Today on Kicks Chronicles, part 2 of our chat with sneaker content creator Kaff. He drops gems on navigating the sneaker culture as a content creator. He also gives us his interesting take on the retro versus innovation debate. He shares with us his top 3 of 2023 so far, and he tells us what shoes he would take with him if he were stranded on a desert island. This is Kicks Chronicles. Yes, man. Big PROZECH back in the building one more time. Episode 49 of your Sneaker and Lifestyle podcast, Kicks Chronicles, my people. Welcome. It's amazing to have you. I'm here, you know what, just on a chilled one. If you don't know already, it's your boy PROZECH in the place to be. I hope you are great, had a great week. This podcast finds you well. First and foremost, I gotta say thank you. Thank you for everyone that managed to catch our most recent episode, whether it be on YouTube or via the various digital podcasting platforms. You people showed love and I appreciate it. So people continue to do those great things. Obviously, if you're listening to this and you didn't manage to catch our most recent episode, please make sure to go and do that. That is available everywhere you get podcasts. This week, as I've kind of alluded to already, we continue our chat. We continue speaking life and kicks with the one and only sneaker content creator extraordinaire and my Ghanian brother, Kaff_official. Yeah, buddy, he gives us his top 3 of 2023 so far. And I have to admit, one of them was a little left field, right? Not something that I've heard on anybody's list, but Kaff makes a really good case for it. So make sure to stick around to listen out for that. He also gives us his advice for navigating the sneaker culture as a content creator. He also shares some of the issues that he's faced and some of the lessons that he's learned. Then we get into a very, very interesting topic, retro versus innovation. He shares his thoughts. He lets us know what he's thinking and feeling. Very, very interesting topic. Something that I've been thinking about for a little while. And he raises some really, really interesting points. Essentially, the question really is there space for new, innovative, futuristic designs? Is there a space for that? Or are we doomed as a culture to just gobble up every single Jordan 1 colorway that they throw at us, you know? Because Nike and Adidas and all the big boys are only ever going to do what sells. And if everyone's just buying up all of the retro releases, is there really space for new innovative designs? Hence the question. I'd love to get your perspective. I'd love to understand your thoughts on retro versus innovation. Is there a space for new, weird, futuristic, potentially out there designs? Or should we just stick to what we know and start pumping out the Jordan 1s again? Or Jordan 4s? Insert Jordan number here, basically. And lastly, Kaff explains what kicks he'd take with him if he was stranded on a desert island. And he shares with us his thoughts on the word sneakerhead. He lets us know what the word sneakerhead means to him. All in all, an amazing guest, an amazing guy, a great man. Shared a lot of time. You gotta respect it. Put full respect on his name. People, make sure to go show him all the love, all the clicks. Just throw many clicks his way and show the episode a massive amount of support. I would absolutely love to have Kaff back on the podcast one day. And you know what? I think that's definitely gonna happen, man. The guy's an absolute vibe. I hope you find the episode as interesting and entertaining as I did. With all of that being said, I'm your boy PROZECH. This is Kicks Chronicles, and our guest this week is the amazing, bombastic Kaff. Enjoy. Yeah, bro. Like, I'm saying when I got your email and I saw your name, I was like, Broski,
Yeah,
is
man.
that Kaff, yeah? Because the thing is, yeah, because what happens with me, yeah, right? I'm not gonna put your name out there, by the way. I'm not gonna put your name out there, right? But it's a traditional Ghanaian name, like one that I love, right? Because I also have, it begins with a K, so that's probably where the Kaff comes from. But I also have a traditional K Ghanaian name, right? So when I saw his name and I was like, oh, my name's this, I'm like, boom, all right, cool. That's really cool. Like, it's so cool to see, right? Well, one thing I wanted to ask you as a Ghanaian, bro, like, especially considering we've had one of the seminal designers in the game, right? I'm saying, and even though he's gone, like, he was there in the spotlight, there's so much, and I'm not hating, bro, but there's a lot of focus on Nigeria. There's a lot of focus on Nige, bro. I'm not saying I want less focus on Nigeria because I want you to focus up on Nige because I love Nigeria. I love all my Nigerians, yeah. Nige, man, do your thing, right? Can we got a little for the Gar, man? Can we get a little space for the Ghanaians, bruv? Like, because we've been contributing as well, G. We've been putting stuff down as well.
I remember when it wasn't cool to be African back in primary school, secondary school. And people, you had man them lying that they were from America. Like that doesn't even make sense. Like, where you from? I'm from America.
African American.
But I think
Cleveland, Ohio.
I think on a pop culture level, Ghana has had its time. There was a moment in time where everyone was going Ghana, and Ghana was Ghana was lit, and
especially around Christmas time, right?
I honestly think it's a matter of time before we start seeing the brands collaborate, because I think Virgil was already doing something in Ghana. There's been one or two Jordans that have been inspired by Ghana. I think there was one called an Air Force One that was called Little Accra. But I think it's coming. And the way I have a very simplistic view on the representation is that as long as one of us West Coast countries are winning, we're all winning. So
I respect that.
That's I have a very simple view on that, and it's the same with people, my followers or people in the community. I don't care if I'm not being celebrated or recognized for the stuff I do. If a friend or someone I know is, then I'll share it because it takes 2 seconds to support a brethren. It's why I wouldn't say I get in my feelings, but I get a bit funny when people tag me, but never share any of my stuff or never give me a shout out, because whenever I'm in important rooms with important people, I'm saying names of people that are within touching distance and people that I know, because I want to see everyone shine. Do you know what I mean? It's not always reciprocated, especially on social media, but then I have to come back down to earth. No one owes me that. So if someone keeps tagging me, and they want me to share their stuff,
bro,
like, it's down to the individual. I can't force people to have the same mindset. So I stopped getting upset about that sort of stuff like 2-3 years ago. And I just know that as long as I continue to be consistent and get my name out there and take all opportunities, and when I get the opportunity, knock it out of the park, the opportunities and recognition are gonna start coming. And it was a huge thing for me when George from Soul Supply was like, I know who Kaff is, and I was like, cool, all right, I've arrived.
Fab, he fully knows who you are, bro. He fully knows who you are, bro. And the point you made is such an important point, bro. It's such an important point. Like, I think, I don't know how to put this, but like, I feel like you need to put out the energy that you want to receive, right? You need to put it out, but also, and this alludes to your point as well, and it's really, really important. Also have the mindset that nobody owes you anything. Not, and I have to be clear when I say this. You're not doing that for them. You're doing that for you and for your own mental health, right? And for your own, because the thing is, I said this to my wife years ago. Like I said, there's certain things that people say to me that I can let go, not because it didn't hurt, but because if I hold on to it, only me. It's only me that's gonna affect it.
My sister has a metaphor for
They're
that.
gone,
My sister
bro.
has a metaphor for that. It's like do it. So the
Talk to
same
me,
scenario
bro.
you just said. If someone does something or something you don't like, or even if you see something you don't like, or a comment or a negative message, holding on to it is like putting your hand in a jar full of stinging nettles and keeping your hand there. You're at some
Just
point
keeping
you're the
it
one
there.
causing yourself the harm. So just take your hand out.
This is
You're in
it.
control. You're in control of how you address it. You can't always be in control of your feelings.
Mm,
Things are going to happen. Things are going to upset you, but you're
respectfully.
in control of how you deal with it.
Mm,
And sometimes, especially managing social media, people are rude, people are entitled, and I think shout out to the guys at Offspring, shout out to G, because having conversations behind the scenes, sometimes the advice I've got a lot of good advice from people like that, people like Emily Atkins from Soul
mm.
Supply, Aman, Aaron. I've had a lot of great people give me some Esan said Creps giving me excellent advice about don't address certain things online, don't get into back and forth with people because and it's not from and I say this not as an arrogant person. I'm not. I've never said I'm anything in the community or the culture. I don't think I'm big. I don't think I've made it, but they just reminded me that not everyone's gonna like you. You don't owe anyone anything. No one
Mm-hmm.
owes you anything, but at the same time, you have to remember some of the people that are sending negativity towards you would want to be in your position in a heartbeat. So don't take it with a pinch
100%.
of and some people are just there because trolling is amusing for them. They've got and
It's a thing. Yeah, it's
there's a
funny
big
to
thing on
them. Yeah,
mental
it's
health
fine.
that there's people on social media that probably shouldn't be on social media, and they just they're not in control in their work situation. They're not in control in their life situation. So they come online to vent, and the only way they know how to vent is to be negative. And like he's going back to full circle
Yeah,
back to what you
trying.
said
Yeah,
originally. It's about putting the energy out there that you want to receive. And sometimes it might seem fake to people being positive, but when I'm having a bad day, I'm just not online, innit? You don't need to see that bad energy. So when I feel good, yeah, you'll see me back online.
100%. No, I completely agree, man. I completely agree. I think like having control, like I mean, the metaphor used is perfect, man.
Yeah.
Like be in control. Like I think that the mistake that certain influencers, content creators make is I don't want to be
Say it,
bad by
bro.
saying this, but like I feel like the bro they
Exactly.
they expose too much. They expose too
Mm,
much and they keep nothing for themselves. And I
yeah.
think you could easily lose yourself. Right. You can lose yourself in this game, bro. Like obviously, and as I said, like I mean, I'm just getting
Yeah.
in and I'm just trying to understand the lay of the land. But experience has taught me that when you're in a position where a lot of people are looking at you, what can really happen is
Yeah.
it can expose certain parts of your personality
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
weren't really aware of until this particular time. And at that time, what you need to
Yeah.
do is self-evaluate. You need to draw back. You need to understand who you are because like, this is something that like, I don't know how this turned into Uncle Phil and then once they're like, Uncle Phil or Dr. Phil, one of the two. But like one of the, one of the things that always comes to my mind is like, whenever like,
Yeah.
and clout is a big thing, right? Like, clout, whatever kind of adulation you seek for or you're aiming for, as soon as you get it, all it's gonna do
Yeah.
is amplify
100%.
who you are as a person. If you're
Yeah.
immature when you receive it, it's
Yeah.
gonna amplify your immaturity. If you're level headed and sharp with it, with that position,
Mm,
you're gonna be even more smart. You're gonna be able to zone in. You're gonna be able to do it really, really well. And it's the way
mm,
you can maintain that level of equilibrium that really dictates
yeah.
how far you go in the game, man. I don't personally feel like, and this is just my opinion, I don't personally feel you need to
You
give
don't
the
need to.
world
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Your family, your I'm
Yeah.
saying your loved ones, yourself. Like there needs to be
Mm,
something you hold for yourself and something that you hold for those around you so that they know that
yeah.
not everything's a show, not everything's a facade. Some of these things that I'm saying,
Yeah.
like not everything's on camera, not everything, bro. Like people get on me, yeah, because my Instagram is like I think I put like shout out to Kaff because Kaff is like he's good on Instagram. Like my Instagram's terrible. Like let's just be real. Like I put up a video. I put up I'm saying a video every week. I put up a few pictures once in a while. People get on me because they're like, you should be doing more, and I know I should be doing more. But the thing is, I actually like
Yeah,
I actually
there's a
live, you know.
whole there's a whole
I
life.
live. I'm actually experiencing, bro. I'm experiencing things,
Yeah,
yeah, and not all of
yeah.
it happens online. You get me, like, and I'm not having a go at anybody that does that, bro. Because do whatever you
But
want
it's
to
real
do, but just
talk. Yeah, you
understand,
don't need to
right?
apologize.
There's,
You
there's
don't need to
only so far
apologize.
that can go.
That's real
Yeah, there's
talk.
only so
That's
far
why
that can go.
people laugh, and it's like a running joke. But when people message me and they're like, I might have posted a shoe that's releasing, and someone will message me like a whole tirade about how it's crap and how Nike sold it, and they'll send the vomit emoji, and I'll look at it and I'll just say to people like my friends, like, what do these people expect me to respond? How I didn't make that shoe.
Fam,
So what do you like? I've got
it's not my
yeah.
shoe. I just bought it, like, bro. I just
I've got
bought
a
the
full-time
shoe.
job, a wife, a mortgage, a 3-year-old that never runs out of energy, and you now want me to engage in this discussion about why you think this shoe. Send a message to Nike, innit? Tell Nike you don't think this shoe is nice. You might get a response.
Fam, at least tag them, bro. At least tag them.
What do you want me to do about it?
You're trying to use me as a
Yeah,
you're trying to use me as a
yeah.
punching bag. Are
Like,
you alright, bro?
I get it if you say, oh, I'm not sure on this, or I don't like this detail. Like, tell me why you don't like. If you're just trying to if you're just trying to
At
engage with me
least,
and see what
bro.
I think about the shoe,
Oh,
then tell
man.
me why you don't like the shoe. Don't just send me a vomit emoji because there's nothing I
At
can do with that. So
least,
that's why sometimes you might see me just double tap, and I just like the message because I've got nothing to say, bro. It's like, okay, you don't like the shoe.
bro. I'm on that, bro. I'm on that double tap, and thank God that
Yeah,
double tap is a
yeah,
heart, bro. Because in my
yeah.
mind, it means so many things. Thank God
Yeah.
Instagram said, you know what? Let's just put love out there. Let's just put
I
love
don't know what they
out
want me to
there.
say, bro.
All right, bro. All right, bro. Talk to me, man. What is your cheapest pair of
Oh,
kicks?
it's a
The
pair.
cheapest pair of
Shout out
kicks.
to Johan. He's not. I don't even think he's on social media anymore. He's Ruddy Elmate. He sent me a link to a pair of New Balance 992s, and they were some. I don't even know if the website exists anymore. It was on a crazy discount. So two 992s used to be like what, £200, 210 or 195. I got them for
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
89.99, and they're the only pair of
Oh my
992s that I've
days.
got, and right, they're just battered because I wear them to take my son to the park and stuff, and because they were so cheap, I just don't care. But
Oh my days.
yeah,
Bro,
that's the
that is
cheapest
actually
pair.
nuts, bro. For a
Yeah,
992, bro, that's the cheapest 992 that's ever been, bro. Like, yeah,
that's the
that's a
cheap. I think that's the
crazy, crazy
cheapest.
shoe.
Yeah,
Right, let's flip that, man. What's the most expensive shoe
um,
you got?
it's got to be one of the drops from last year, I think, because everything was just going over 200. If it's not the Fear of God ones, I'm sure there was an Ama Manier pair that was like 250. I mean, it might have been the Ama Manier twos. Yeah, I think it's the Ama Manier Air Jordan 2 was like what, 250, 230 or something like that. Oh no,
Uh,
no. I know what my most expensive pair of shoes was, and this is because I had to go StockX. It was the Air Max 97 patent undefeated, the first black ones that had the Gucci colorway. Uh, I, put- to this day I regret that because I don't even wear them.
that 97 was
Keyword
hard.
was hard. If you look at it now,
Bro, but the thing, yeah, I get it, bro. I get it, bro. Obviously that was part of like,
mm,
that whole 97 thing, like that was the whole thing that brought about
yeah,
the 97 one, right?
yeah,
It was all around that whole
yeah,
period. Like I think Skepta did a 97 one. I think Skepta did a 97 as well. Like there
yeah,
was a whole plethora of 97s, and that was one of the
yeah,
hard ones. That undefeated one,
yeah,
yeah, because it had that Gucci colorway. It
yeah,
had the streets buzzing, bro. I'm telling you now, it
yeah.
had the streets buzzing, and you know that. You get me, like, but yeah, I hear you.
Brother,
I
I
don't see
paid
many man rocking
300
it
for
on
those,
road
man.
today.
That's too much.
Yeah, it's a
That's
lot.
like a
It's a
hundred
lot.
pounds too
It's
much
a
for that
lot.
shoe, man.
It's a lot. But it is. I think it's a banger, man. And like,
It's
can I
uncomfortable as
can I
well,
see?
man.
Yeah, in a in the all black
It
fit
looks
though.
it
Yeah,
looks
it
it
can
looks
rock
nice
still.
on, but 97s aren't even the most comfortable shoe, and
It's a nice shoe.
300, man. I think
Yeah, it's
ever,
nuts.
ever since then I was like,
Yeah,
I'm never
you
buying
went
those
in for that
stockings
one.
again. That was ridiculous, bro. I was like, no way, bro. That hurts, man.
All right, bro. If you're just bopping to the shops as in you're just running out the yard, just like that one, yeah. Not thinking of a fit, not dripping or nothing like that. Just like bam, bam, bam.
Nike
What shoe you
Vomero 5,
drawing for?
Zoom Vomero 5. I keep them by the door for that very same reason.
I got so
It's
much time
so
for the Vomeros, man. I just got
comfortable,
put
man.
onto them recently, bro. I've got so much time for the Vomero. I had shout out to Lewis from You Buy We Clean, yeah, right. He came into the store, yeah, and he's wearing and some men, I got big feet, yeah. Some men, yeah,
Mm.
right, have got like smaller feet, bro. Like I would say, I'm not even gonna go Lewis, bro, because this guy will knock me out. But I'm saying this guy's got little feet. And he's rocking the Vomeros, and I'm like, bro, them shoes look cute, bro. I can't lie to you, bro. You're making them look good, G. Do your thing, innit? I think he's training for a marathon or whatever, like, but the thing is, the shoe looks good, and it looks good in model. Like, it gives me the same kind of vibe
Mm.
the Ultra Boost gave me. Like, it's one of them crossover shoes. It's one of them shoes where you can literally,
Bruv,
you can take it to the gym,
if
but you can
if you
still rock
haven't
it
got a
out,
pair
bro. It's
yet,
still drippy,
please
like.
just do yourself a favor and just go and try on a pair. It will I promise you, if you get a pair, you won't wear anything else unless you're going to a special occasion where you want to wear a pair of special kits.
I
I wear
respect
them
it.
probably
I
6 days
respect it.
out of the 7 days of the week. Or
I
and
love it. I love it.
there's not many kicks that are like runners where the ventilation is so good. When the wind blows, you feel it on your feet, bro. Like
Oh, I
it's not.
love
I think
that.
it was one of shout out to I can't say her name. She used to be a night well, yeah, she an Ekin at night, but her Lorenzo G and Aman, they speak so highly about the Vomero that I said to myself, when a GR pair comes out, and I saw the cobblestone ones, those kind of, but they were women's, but they went up, they did the extended size run, and I was like, as soon as they drop, I'm getting a pair, and as soon as they dropped, I got a pair, and I'm just waiting to be able to justify getting another pair because if they go on sale, I might get another pair.
Yeah, I think Vomeros are also those kinds of shoes that like Nike,
Mm.
even though they are quite expensive, I
Oh
think
yeah,
they would put them on sale. I think they actually would go on sale. Like I think they're a shoe that could go on sale, and I think
you have to.
definitely
Yeah,
I'll definitely get involved in
you
the
have to,
Vomero,
bro.
bro. Because yeah, bro, I'm the comfort
Mm.
king, bro. I seek comfort with all my heart, bro. I've spoken to I think even mentioning George. I
Yeah,
think I saw George. And
yeah.
he was talking about the Vomeros as well, and I was like,
Will,
bro, I feel like I need to get involved. He was trying to spin me on
he's
the
got
Vomeros as
he's
well,
got a
bro.
blue pair,
Yeah,
and I was
Will
talking to him
Stozer,
about the Vomeros, bro. I don't think people
bro.
realize like if you just want a comfortable pair of everyday kicks, the Vomero is the anyway, like
Nah, man, we're
people are
there,
gonna think
we're
people are gonna
there,
think
we're
it's a
there,
sponsored
we're
ad,
there,
bro. But you
we're
need to
there.
do yourself a favor and try them.
Nah, bro, nah, yeah, get involved, get involved. I'm getting involved, bro. I'm getting involved. All right, bro. So what I want to do now, yeah, right, is I want to ask you. I'm sorry to
Go
do
shoot.
this. Let me apologize beforehand, yeah, right, because I know this is gonna be tough, right? Your house is
Oh,
burning down, yeah, and you can only grab one. What is it?
oh God! I can only I can only
I can
grab
see the
one.
pain in his
I can only grab
eyes.
one.
One, bro. And you can't die. You're not gonna die trying to grab bear. Like, and your family are safe. So let's just put all of that out there. Family are safe, but the house is on fire. You can only grab
It
one
has to
pair of
be the Lost
kicks.
and Found
What is that one?
Chicago. Just because. Oh, that's the pain. That's a horrible question. Just it's the Lost and
I
Found because
know.
the
So
Jordan
sorry.
One itself is a timeless classic. So the silhouette itself is always going to be
Mm,
in fashion, and if it falls out of if it's not relevant anymore, the style will still be it will still come back into fashion. And people might say, "Oh, it's not going to happen." In our lifetime, the Jordan
mm.
One has come back into fashion so many times, and the Chicago colorway is one of the
Yeah.
most iconic. So it would be a nice way to remain a sneakerhead, but with only one pair of your collection left. So yeah, yeah, that's horrible, man. my entire
That's a terror. I
my
know it's
entire
so
off
bad. I hate asking the question, but I
my
love
entire
asking the
off-white
question.
collection just gone, man.
Just go on, bro. Can you imagine? Imagine if I didn't ask you that question, you would never
Yeah,
have to even
yeah,
consider it. Now
yeah,
we
but
know.
it's a good
Now
question because
we
it makes me
know.
think. And yeah, so if something happened and I could only keep one, yeah, lost and found. Yeah, damn. Yeah,
I respect it. I respect it.
yeah,
Yeah, bro. Nice. I know it's
tough
tough, bro. I
question.
know. All right, man. We in like
Yeah.
we in the middle of 2023. Give me your top three for
Um.
this year, bro.
The SB Jordan 4. Uh, I'm gonna
Where's
put
that
that at
going?
one. I think I'm gonna put that at one because I
I
think
respect it. I respect it.
it's like
I respect it.
yeah, and I
It did
think
way more than I thought it was gonna do.
and
It,
I
it
think
went way
I
further
think
than I
that
thought it
shoe
was
is
gonna
low
go.
key
It's
one of the
fantastic.
people's champs because it satisfies the SB boys and girls and it satisfies the Jordan boys and girls and to the people just observing, it just looks like a nice shoe. So I think it hits on every note. And the way they've recrafted it, it's more
Mm.
comfortable. It's the most comfortable four that I've got of all of them. Number two was the Lost and Found this year or last year, end of last
Lost
year.
and Found was the end
Um,
of last year. Of the
people are gonna
last year,
like this,
pretty
but I'd
sure.
say the medium olive Travis I think is a top three. I think it's top three. Yeah, yeah. I'd have to say yeah,
Really? I was salty when it came out
yeah.
and it was a women's only, considering my foot size. Because I've only ever been able to get one
Mm,
Travis. I only got the 270 React. So I wasn't able to get any of the
mm,
Jordan ones. And for that to be the last one and it to be a women's
yeah,
only, or potentially allegedly the last one and it's a women's only, left me mad salty. But
yeah.
it's a
I put
very wearable
I put
colorway.
that at number three.
So I do respect that.
Um, am I gonna go personal or am I gonna go with? I'm gonna do personal. I'd say
Do you, bro?
in fact, I've got them.
Talk to me.
I'd say these, man.
Do you know
Personally,
what, bro?
personally,
Yeah, I fully respect that. I fully respect that. Kaff, for the people listening,
these
what do
are
you
the
have in your
Nike
hand right now,
Airship
bro?
every game diffused blue. The every game comes from apparently, allegedly, Michael Jordan had a pair of lucky shorts that he would wear before every game. And I think it was the UNC. I'm not sure where the red one comes from, but I think it was UNC shorts. And he used to wear them to train and in practice and in warm up
Mm,
before every game, which is why instead of Nike Air on the back, it's got every game. There's
every game.
they've got the
That
same
blue
cracked
is
leather as
fantastic.
kind of the Amaman Year ones, but a bit it's actual leather. It's got
Mm,
distressed suede.
mm.
Yeah, it's got a sail, midsole, distressed, diffused blue, outsole.
Like
Yeah,
there's so
and there's a
many,
story
so
behind
many
the
amazing
airship. The
elements to that
airship is
shoe,
a
bro.
very important
Like
shoe in
I
the
think,
history of
yeah.
Jordan Brand and all that.
Like I like it's very, very
Exactly.
important. Like it's the one
Yeah,
before the one. I
yeah.
think somebody
The
even
one before the
referenced
one.
you saying that to
I
me.
think it might have been
Who was saying
it
that
might have
to me?
been
Somebody said that to me.
it might have been the Double Up Podcast Boys. Yeah, the one.
Scott. It was Scott. It was Scott. Because by the way, people. I mean, if you haven't seen it, it'll probably be out by now. But like Scott is like
Yeah,
that podcast is probably out by now. Like, so make sure to go watch that. There may have even been two. It might have been a two-parter on that one. But yeah, Scott from the Double Up, he definitely was like,
before the
Kaff
one.
said it's
Yeah,
the one before the
yeah,
one, and it's vibes, bro. It's vibes. That
yeah,
and to be honest, yeah, that's a sleeper. Like not a lot of people are gonna pick that, but that is a fantastic shoe. And we didn't even I was speaking to Sneaker Justy. I don't know if you know Sneaker Justy, right? He's out in
okay.
South Korea, so he's connected with.
Oh
It's
wow.
not concepts. It is concepts. because Concepts is out there, right? Yeah, he's connected with
Yeah.
Concepts, like, but as in he goes to the shop
Okay.
regularly. No, it's not
Okay.
Concepts, it's
Okay. Okay.
Casino.
Okay. Yeah.
He's Casino. It's Casino. I knew it was one of them one man, right? Casino, right? And he was, and that's where he gets his kicks from, bro. And I'm saying,
Yeah.
yeah, he was like, I had to get this shoe, bro. I had to get this shoe, and he did a really good review on it as well. And I was like,
Mm.
when I saw his review, I was like, and then it
It's
really, I like the color,
it's
bro.
another
That
perfect
color
shoe.
on the blue, bro. Because the thing is, the normal UNC, right? A lot of people are gonna hate this. What I'm about to say. A lot of people are gonna hate this. That blue
It's
is
like
too blue for
it's like it's
me,
got a hint of green in it.
right?
It's like it's really
Like
yeah.
there's something about it that just like so. I don't have UNC fours. I don't have UNC ones. I don't have UNC anything, right? But
Mm,
that sort of Carolina blue on the
yeah.
airship, I'd rock that every day of the week, bro. Because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
that pastel, it's that muted blue, bro. There's just a
Yeah.
little hint of something in
Yeah.
it, bro. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the spice I needed to get involved, man. So yeah, I'll definitely will it before it's all said and
It's an
done, man. We'll
important pair,
definitely
man.
get
It's an
involved in that,
important
man.
pair.
But
Like
yeah, I love that.
we
I love that,
like
man. I love
we
that.
never got
That's a great
airships
list,
before
by the
like
way,
what
bro.
the band pack, and it's just like
Bro,
I don't. It's not. I'm not saying it because I think people should be more on airships. I don't care if people don't get them; they're easier to get. So I'm not fussed. But the airship, the black and red airship, is the shoe that was actually banned. That Michael Jordan. That it's the airship that was banned, not the Jordan one.
it's true.
So it
Not the
was the
one, it's
airship, and then the Jordan
true.
one came after that. So it's literally the one before the one. It's so important to
It's
the
true.
lineage, and
I love
from
it.
yeah, it's so comfortable as well. It's a great shoe, man.
I'm gonna get
And they're on
involved, man.
sale. A
I
lot of them are on
definitely
sale now.
feel
The
that
pine
shoe,
green
man.
and
I love that shoe.
the I can't remember University Gold, bro. You can get them for £80 now, £80 or £90, easy.
Oh yeah, people get involved, man. We need to do that, man. All right, bro. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit. Like, obviously, we've mentioned like, and thank you so much, man, because like you've really given a lot in this podcast, like in this chat with me, like because you've spoken a lot about the culture. But it's important for me to just get your perspective, like
Mm,
because you've been in the game for a little bit, and like you've really had some cool like
yeah,
opportunities as well. Like, and I just want to know from your perspective, like the sneaker culture in general, because a lot of people have different perspectives
yeah,
on the culture, on potential toxicity and
yeah,
gatekeeping. But some people are like, nah, this is the best it's ever been. Some people are like, because obviously I talk to people, bro, and now like, bro, this is the best it's ever been. And for me, and I'll just tell you, for me, yeah, coming in here, right,
mm,
I haven't experienced any negatives. I'm big enough and old enough to know that
yes,
something's gonna
yeah,
probably happen at some point down the line. You get me? And how I have to deal with that, I'm gonna have to deal with that. But until now,
mm,
bro, like I felt a lot of love, I felt a lot of acceptance, and I
mm,
felt ingratiated into the game, right? So I'm like, for yourself, like, because obviously you've been in it a little bit longer, right? And you've had some great experiences and been put in some really cool spots. Like, and like you kind of alluded to earlier,
mm.
man, some people might want to be in that spot. So for you, your
I
unique
think
experience, how have you found
it's
it?
a controversial take, but what you said about it being good, toxic, gatekeeping. To the reality is, and the honest answer is, it's all true. It just depends what circles you move in and what you focus on. And it goes back to what you said, which I like what you said because
I hear
shout out
that.
to the boys in My Soulfly as well. It's the same perspective. You focus, you put out what you want to get back. If you're positive enough, you will get positivity back. The only reason I've been given the opportunities I've been given is because my my primary rule, and this is advice for anyone, for you, anyone who cares to listen, no amount of clout is worth risking a relationship you've built up. So it doesn't matter who it's with. The person, it doesn't matter if the person works for Nike or works for Size or works for Offspring or works for or is in Urban Syndicate or is in Real Soul Family or in Sneaker System. You keep that trust that if someone tells you something, if someone if you're made aware of something that's going on that's a secret, if you're aware of a release that's upcoming and it's a project that someone's working on, you ain't got to leak it because I can. Being first to report something
Mm,
is not my agenda, and it's not worth. it's not worth ruining professional relationship. And I also need people to know they can trust me with a secret. There's there's things I know that I could have leaked,
100%.
and I don't mean things
100%.
that could ruin people. I just mean in terms of releases and events and things. There's and I haven't said anything because that person trusts me to keep it a secret. And then if it comes out later that, oh yeah, yeah, this is happening and it's been leaked somewhere else, then I might talk about it. Or situations people have got going
Mm.
on, or do you know what I mean? And people might look at that as, oh, Cass being biased, or he's being this, or he's not being transparent. But again, it goes back to professional and friendships, professional working relationships and friendships. A lot of these people that I speak to behind the scenes are my friends. So, and it goes back to what
Mm.
everything you've said has been so true. You don't need to give everything out online. If you need to address something in the background, or someone does something and maybe you don't agree with it, you talk to them as a friend behind the scenes. You don't start posting subliminals in your stories, or tar- targeting them
That's
in comments. Or
bro.
I see people, even people I respect in the game. I've seen people take shots at me in comments and in posts, and I'm just like, rah. Whenever I've had an issue, I've addressed people directly. If someone says something I don't like it, and people, whether they want to keep it a secret, or if someone was to ask them and they admit it, they can't deny it. If I've got a problem with someone or something needs to be addressed, I will message them directly and say, bro, what's this about? Or I wasn't feeling this. This whole sort of Hollyoaks drama, everything's got to be drama. It goes back to, I'm a man before I'm a sneakerhead. So if there's a problem, I'm going to address it in a way
100.
that it's also, it's the
Just
internet.
know.
It's not, it's sneakers, so it's not that serious. Um, and I'm always gonna make you think about what you're talking about. There's been people that have sent me messages about, angry about this, angry about this person. This person's I can't swear. This person's this, and my response is, have you actually met that person? Oh no, they just thinks it's hectic. But have you met that
Bro.
person? No. So how do you know they think they're God's gift? I don't know. So then what are you mad about? It's just the way they do this, and I'm like, but how would you do it? And then I have a conversation with them, and it's not me trying to de-escalate. I'm just taking them through I'm taking them through their thought. Yeah,
Mm. The steps, man.
you've jumped to a
Like
nice
literally,
conclusion
let's
with
go
no
through this.
evidence.
Like,
So let's take it back a step. And I'm not trying to sun no one, but it's just like, we're
like,
adults. Like, sometimes get out your feelings and look at the facts, because facts don't care about feeling.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just let's take a
yeah,
logical step through before we get to
yeah,
that place. Like, let's take a
yeah.
logical step
And
through
I see,
because we don't need to get
and and
there.
and and
Like, we
and,
don't
and I
need to
see I
get
see all
there.
the shots people send. I see shots from people that, again, from people I respect. I see the subliminals, the indirects, and it's like, cool. But I'm still me at the end of the day. I'm still gonna do me, and I'm still gonna do what works for me. And what works for
100.
me is by being positive, being open to changing, being able to adapt and try new things, reels, TikTok, shorts, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. Um, but to answer your question in short, it's been a very good experience, but it's a steep learning curve, and
Mm.
I'm just glad that I've got the experience now. Because if anyone like you asked, or I've spoken to my Soulfly and other people, what I've learned is exactly the things you're already talking about. So not to take it personal. Don't put too much of your thing out there.
Mm.
Decide what you want to be, whether you want to be a personality or a brand. If you're going to be a brand, you can't be going back and forth with people in comments. If you want to be an individual, you need to be careful how much of your own personal opinion you put out there versus information. Do you want people? Do you want to be an influencer, or do you just want to be a news outlet? If you're a news outlet, sometimes you just got to put out the news, and you're going to have people in your comments saying, Nike this and sweatshops that and retail price. If you're just a news outlet, you can't really go back and forth, and people are going to try and draw you out and say, "How comes you're not fighting this battle? How comes you're not talking about this social injustice?" And it's like, bro, this is my platform. If you wanna talk about, yeah, if you want to
This
talk
is
about
it,
how
bro.
retail prices are unfair, post it on your page. I'm not
I
gonna be
love it.
your
I
shield
love
and
it,
sword
bro.
and be going out and doing battle for John Smith underscore 008, and then when and then
Uh,
and then I'm losing brand opportunity to work with Mike because I've been slandering Nike on behalf of some guy that doesn't even care whether my son eats at night. Do you know what I mean? I'm, come on, man, come off it,
oh my days,
come off it, man.
people. Get a grip, bro. Get a grip.
But the
These
experience has
people,
been
man,
good.
they're so
It's been
funny,
a good
man. No, but I
experience. There's been lots of
completely
opportunities I've
agree.
never thought I'd have. I've been able to work with brands. I've been
That's
able to
fantastic.
discuss. I've been able to be a point of contact, a consultant, uh, get paid for stuff. Like it's nice. And my advice is just decide what you want to do, or decide what your path is, and just do everything that no one else is willing to do. And if that means I can't sleep at 3 a.m. and there's news to post, I'm gonna post it because then in the morning I've got nothing to post. I can have a slow morning. If it means if it means going to an event that's in London and I live in Essex now and I'm not going to get back home till 1 a.m., not everyone's going to be prepared to do that. So it makes you stick out, and that's what people notice. And when you go to the
Mm,
events, network, speak to people. I'm an introvert by nature. People think I'm an extrovert. I am an observer of people, and I watch how people move. And sometimes I will not talk to someone until I actually, in my mind, I'm sure of their vibe. I've been right about it. I've been wrong about it. I've had people that I thought were cool and they weren't. It's just if you're in it for the right reasons, if you're in the culture, the community for the right reason, then you will be the sort of person who will not roll their eyes when someone says the word culture or community. Because there's a lot of people that hear the word now and it's just like, oh, it's
mm.
just a buzzword. Are you in it for the right reason? Because if you're in it for the right reason, you won't care whether it's called culture, community, you sneaker planet. You won't
It's
care
true.
what it's called
It's
because
so
you just
true.
want you're just happy to be in it. So that's my experience.
Ah, Kaff, man. Like, I'm gonna just say, yeah, bro. Like, you are actually my brother. Like, you are actually you, bro. Like, I ain't even blowing smoke, bro. A lot of the stuff you say
Mm,
is stuff that's just like in my mind, bro. Like, but the thing is, obviously, you won't know my background. I used to be a journalist. I've worked in finance for years and stuff. Like, and like the idea of networking, going to events, speaking to bosses, CEOs, boom, 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 boom,
mm,
boom. Like, we've all done that, like, but it's
yeah,
not,
yeah.
this is me. That's not me. This is me, bro. Them ones there, bro. Like, the
Mm,
type of things where I could just sit down with a person, eyeball to
mm,
eyeball, and just
mm,
analyze your vibe, bro.
mm,
That's me, bro. I just want to know you. I just want to know you, right? I just want to
mm,
understand what kind of space we're creating together.
mm.
Like, is it safe? Can we be cool? Can we be
Yeah,
friends?
yeah,
Or
yeah,
are you checking me?
yeah.
Or are you analyzing me in those types of ways,
Mm,
like to know whether am I
mm,
worth your time? Is it worth chatting to me? You get me?
mm.
Like, I'm just trying to make connections out here, bro. I'm just trying to get, I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
naturally out there like, hey,
yeah.
everyone look at me, man. I'm the exact same, bro. I'm more the
That's
type where
why
I just want
that's why
real
my advice to you
connections.
is just go
I just
hard at
want
what
real
you do because
connections. Like,
in this world you're able to be
I
you.
respect it.
And what's more beautiful than being able to make money or make a living off of being you? So when you put that camera on, you
Come
can be
on.
you
Come on.
unapologetically, even if it's just you and the camera. That's why I say if you ever struggle to make content or whatever, don't force it. But when you do feel all right, bruv, just hit record. It can be a 20-second clip. It can be a 10-second clip. It can be um, a 1 minute video of you just sending video messages back and forth from someone you're about to interview or some a catch up with someone. Just get it out there because there's people who consume the content and it'll make you feel better that you're actually using your creative juices. But not only that, the authentic you is probably more entertaining than anyone ever even knows. Me and my day job, they look at my Instagram, they're like, "Oh, is that you, Kof? Is that you? Is that you?" I'm just like, "Yeah, that's me." And because at work you can't be as much as people encourage you to, "Oh, you just be yourself at work, bro."
Nah,
When you
nah,
work in finance
nah,
or regulation,
nah, nah, nah,
you
nah.
can't just be yourself, bro.
Hi there. So nice to see you. Sorry to interrupt the pod. I'll be literally 30 seconds. I just wanted to say thank you for being here. And also, if you enjoy the pod, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really does help. Also, if you're listening on an audio platform, feel free to give us a review, whether it be positive or negative. Just leave a review. We really really appreciate it. Also, feel free to listen to our old episodes, and if you ever want to get in contact, if you want to let me know what you're thinking, feeling, or whatever, holler at me. My name is PROZECH on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm enjoying TikTok at the moment, so feel free to holler at me. I will always holler back. And with all that being said, I'll let you get back to the pod. Toodles. I hear that, bro. I'm gonna be real. Nobody in my workplace knows what I do. Nobody. Every time I have a meeting, especially when I'm at home, because obviously you man can see what's behind.
Yeah, bro.
My background is blurred. Yeah, my background is blurred, G. My background is blurred. Because the thing is, because I work in regulation and finance as well. And it's one of the ones where it's especially in those kinds of fields, people just want to know that you can do the job. They don't want to know. They'll act like they want to know about your personal life. They'll act like they want to know about your interests and what you get up to. Just patting it. There's so many people out there. I've seen so many TikToks where people are this is really how you're meant to act in a social setting at work. This is really what you're meant to do when you're networking. It's not just for you to just have a good time. You're meant to do it like that. Go and watch those videos. I don't need to tell you about that. But I'm just saying, for me, I learned a long time ago, there's only a certain amount that you give people at work, because if you give them too much and you start showing them that you do bare stuff outside of work, because some people don't do nothing outside of work. So they start asking questions bro, I think we're not giving you enough work to do. I think you need to be doing more. And I'm no, bro, I put myself to the sword to be able to do all of this stuff. But I respect him. I thank you so much for the advice, G, because it's bro, I have to say thank you, because ultimately I appreciate anybody that's got any kind of experience, older, younger, I appreciate it, because ultimately it's your experience, it's lived, and it's true to you. You get me? And I can learn from that. I can glean from that, and we can take it forward, man.
Any traps that I've fallen into,
man.
I share it so you don't have to go through that. And they're definitely the biggest one I can say is deciding what you are. Are you a personality, a business, a brand, or a news outlet? And then take it from there, because that will tell you how you need to be moving on social media. Because I'll see Soul Supply will post something.
That's massive.
They're a business. That's what people forget. Soul Supply is a business. They got social media account managers and all that, but they're a business. So when people are putting their personal comments on the post, you're not responding to my DM, or these shoes are rubbish. Why'd you keep posting? Why'd you keep posting about the Panda Dunk? Why'd you keep posting about the Panda Dunk? Why'd you keep posting? They're a business. They're a business. They make money. They make money if you use their link. Use your common sense sometimes. Yeah. I'm
saying this affiliate marketing, man. Come on, let's do this, man. Let's do this. Let's work it through.
He's trying to make money. Stop. Instead of getting in your feelings that they posted the Panda Dunk is restocked again, just scroll past it. It doesn't mean you have to buy it.
Yeah, man. Just scroll past.
So I see that, and I see that they don't respond to all them comments. I'm like, do you know what? I need to. Am I a business, a personality, an influencer? And I decided, Kaff, I'm me. I am the brand. I am Kaff. So if I'm a brand, I need to move accordingly. So if people are going to be rude, X, Y, Z, from now on, if you'll see it in my comments now. If you're rude or you send me an unnecessarily rude comment, I will just say thank you very much for engaging with Kaff Official Insta. We look forward to you engaging with more of our content, brother. And now that person looks stupid because they've got angry.
I love it. Now they feel dumb. Now they feel dumb because they got a bot. They got ChatGPT responding
to. Thank you so much for engaging with Kaff Official Insta. I hope you look forward to seeing more content.
I love it. I really feel because I know you do a lot of speaking. I know you do a lot of hosting as well. Bro, I could fully, I'd listen to your podcast is basically what I'm saying. I'd listen to your thing, bro. I'd listen to that, bro. I'd listen to that. I feel like there's so much space
Mm.
for like level-headed
You'd be
content,
surprised,
especially in kicks, bro.
brother.
Like
You'll be
level-headed,
surprised.
mature
Even as
content,
level
bro.
headed as what I've said, there's someone out there that's triggered by what I've said because they probably just don't like me. So and this is what I want to
Fair dues.
pass on to you, some of the other guys, the My Soulfly guys, the
I hear
Urban
that.
Syndicate. That's what I want to pass on to you guys are the next. You guys are next. You guys are up next. You will be the ones who are the pillars in the community and whatever you decide to do. So just learn how to move from day one. There's going to be people that don't like you, regardless of how pure your intentions are, how good your content is. There's going to be people who are jealous of you based on the opportunities you're given or the products that you may have access to. And for all of that, you just got to remember they don't know your story. They don't know what you went through to get where you are. So sometimes, but they also don't owe you. They don't owe you understanding. So like we said earlier, all you can do is be in charge of how you react to it. And just know that real people in the game, real big movers, they can see you and they're aware of you. And sometimes I take pride in that. I take pride in the fact that I have marketing directors of certain shoe brands following me. But sometimes I look at the bio and LinkedIn of some of these people's like, oh, buying director of I don't want to expose no one, but buying director of this company, social media strategy of of this company. I'm like, rah, they're following little old me, just some black guy in Essex. That's it. So
That's
I
awesome,
take pride
bro.
in that. So there's not a lot of things
That's
people
so
can
sick,
say
bro.
that will really upset me because this is something that I started in my bedroom because I just wanted people to have the same opportunity to get the kicks that we're all struggling to get.
I
So,
wanted to ask you something, yeah, because I do the quick fires, and one new question that I recently
mm,
introduced was
mm,
retro versus innovation, right? And I think it's a good thing for us to chat about, Ron, because it's a topic in the culture right now, and I think kind of touched
mm.
on it a little bit when you were talking about the Jordan One. But like, talk to me about your thoughts on like retro versus
I,
innovation and sort of where we're
I think
going in
we've
sort of
hit a perfect
2023 and
flash
beyond.
of where people are getting the whole new space age Tron cyberpunk thing is played out. Like that whole flying cars, neon lights is played out. So we've kind of gone a step back to retro and vintage. But now retro and vintage, we've had like the last 2 years of neutral cream age distressed. So now we're finally hitting a perfect blend of both. So you're having New Balance, and I can't tell you the silhouette, but you got New Balance shoes that are coming out with the retro runner dad shoe vibe, but with new tech, new colors put into it. You've got Nike who are going heavy with their ISPA range and the ACG. So you've got lots of innovation.
Mm,
It's
mm, mm,
just
mm, mm, mm.
people who say they're bored or the air unit in Nike or the air bubble is played out. It's because it's you. The problem is you. You don't want to try the new stuff. You're the problem. So
It's
there's so
true,
many
bro.
new
It's true.
technologies.
It's true.
You know, New Balance are always dropping new footwear technology. Nike, they've got cork insoles with React foam. You had the Joyride that had the beads. You know, Puma had Puma Cell, and Puma had their beads.
Mm,
Adidas got Alpha Bounce, Ultra Boost. Like, there's so many, and they're putting Zoom Air in everything now with
mm,
Nike. Like, you got the Zoom Comfort Jordan 1, the Zoom Comfort 2s,
mhm,
the
mhm.
Tiana Taylors have got Zoom Air. Some of them have an entire unit of Zoom Air on the foot. And for anyone who's not tried a Zoom Air shoe, you're you're denying yourself a real treat of like it's a different feeling when you've got Zoom Air under your whole foot. It's like walking on a cloud. So when people say, it's all the technology's played out or they're doing the same
I
old thing,
love
it's
that.
because you keep buying the same old shoes. If 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 Nike dropped 10 Jordan
It's
ones
true.
and
It's true.
a Zoom Comfort Jordan in 10 different colorways of a retro OG Jordan one and two Zoom Comforts, and you're buying every colorway of the OG ones, they're gonna keep producing the shoe that's making money. So Like I just think we're at a perfect time. They
This
even
is
put
it,
an air
bro.
unit on the
This is it.
Flynet racer, the Flynet, the Air Max Flynet. I forgot the name of it. Like there's innovation out there, and if you're just willing to deviate from what you're used to and the things that you're comfortable buying, you will find something. I deviated from what I normally buy to get the Zoom Vomero 5. It's now the shoe I wear the most of all the shoes in my collection. So it's
I
out
actually
there, man.
respect
And the
that.
runners, the
I
amount of
actually
different runners.
respect that massively.
There's like a new Nike shoe that's coming out that's gonna like rival the New Balance 992. It's like I think it's like the V Tech or something like the Tech with two Ks, and it looks like a New Balance shoe, but it's Nike. It's crazy. Like it's the perfect age for runners. Perfect.
And I think a lot of the points you made, like, I'm 100% with, man. I think ultimately, as businesses, like, businesses are only going to do
Yeah,
the things, like, they're not out here gambling,
they got
bro. They
shareholders.
got
They
investors
got
and they
shareholders that
got people that
want their
they
money.
sort of just, I share, this is it, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that want their money, bro. They're looking for their dividends and that. So they're not out here taking risks, man. They're actually doing what they know people want. And yeah, it's 100% true,
yeah.
man. 9 times out of 10, people want the retros, but you have to
Mm,
understand, man. You have to push this thing forward, man. It needs to go somewhere, and we need to open up our hearts and minds, man.
yeah, man.
Like it's funny that you mentioned the ISPA, man, because I even saw a video from
Mm.
Sneakernomics was I think he got sent the ISPA, and it was like
Yeah,
it was like
yeah, yeah.
the slide version, the sandal version. And you know what? I was like, maybe there's
I'm
something to
telling you,
this,
man.
man.
The
Maybe
people
there's something to it.
the people in the
Maybe
know
there's
are
something to
wearing
it,
their
man.
shoes,
And it's
and
like
so you have to really question yourself. You have to think, okay, what am I missing
well,
here?
this
And
is it.
I know some of them look a bit, they in terms of style, they're out there. Like, what
You
am I
can't
even
deny
going to
it.
wear this with? But
Yeah,
that's kind of the point.
they're
You're
out
kind of
there.
pushing the limits of your comfortability to try this new thing, and it's almost like they know the moment you
It's the
put it on your foot,
boundaries.
you're going to be like, okay, I see now. Okay, yeah.
I get it,
Mm,
bro. That
mm.
feeling of coming home. I search it with
Yeah,
all my
man.
heart, bro. When my feet slip into something that's home, bro. I don't,
Yeah,
it's like my feet and my brain are
yeah.
connected, bro. As soon as it's
Yeah.
home, I'm there, bro. And I'm like, nobody can tell me nothing. Nobody can tell me. There were
Mm,
certain shoes that I put on my feet and I was
mm,
like, instantly, I'm like,
mm.
don't talk to me about this shoe. Please, like,
Yeah,
whatever your
yeah,
opinion is on this shoe, just respectfully hold your mouth because I'm not
yeah, man.
interested,
Yeah.
right? I'm living my best life right now. Every time I take a step, I'm flying, bro. So just hold tight, you get me. But bro,
Got you.
I want to ask you a weird question. Right?
Mm,
One of my favorites, desert island kicks. You're stuck on a desert island. You don't know how you got there,
hmm
but you've got 2 pairs of shoes with you. Right? What 2 pairs of shoes do you have with you, and why? And for full clarity, they do not necessarily need to be in your current collection. I'm just trying to understand what 2 pairs of shoes you have with you on this island
Um,
and why.
that's a good question. I think I don't know what the name is, but definitely there's an ACG pair that just dropped, and they look like they're woven. Like I think they dropped on the sneakers. Like there's a white pair and a black pair. Yeah, 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 yeah. The
Literally, well, it's white, yeah,
ACG
it's white.
pattern.
Yeah,
That
I'll get
definitely
it for
because it's
you.
waterproof and it looks breathable as hell. Um, and probably the foam runner
So
water cat.
that is the ACG
I think
Water Cat Phantom. Whoa.
I would definitely have that.
Water
I
Cat,
said
bro.
the foam runner, but now no, I'm not sure.
Mm.
Um, it's gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna throw a wild card out there, and this is just because it's a desert island. You might need
Come
to
on.
go to the bushes, some poisonous stuff. The mischief red boot, because there's if you need to go hunting in bushes where there's venomous snakes, you are protected, brother.
Fam, ain't nothing getting through that,
Yeah,
G.
you might not be able to run
Ain't
away
no
from
venom
something,
getting
but you'll
through.
be
That is
protected,
actually
bro.
hilarious. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
for
exactly.
real.
Yeah,
And you may not even be able to get your foot
yeah.
out of the
But
thing,
I think
but
those
you
two
will be
combined make a
protected.
good balance. So yeah, yeah.
That's deep, man. That's deep.
Hell no.
Could you
Can't.
pull that off, man? That big red boot.
I
Could you
think
pull it off?
from the Pharrell Louis Vuitton show, I think Mischief sent not a troll but a model there with a Crocs version of the Mischief boots. It was yellow. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
was that because I
yeah.
saw
It was
the
like a
image, but I didn't read the story.
yeah.
So,
It was
was
like a
that the
mime.
thing? Was
The
that
guy was
it?
dressed as a
And
French
they had
mime. He was
holes in
sipping
it.
like a ridiculous sized glass of wine and doing all that mime stuff. But he had Crocs. He had Crocs cross Mischief
Oh my days!
yellow boot and it had the holes in it. I couldn't pull it off, man. I couldn't pull off those.
That's nuts to me.
Mm.
That's nuts to me, man. That's a crazy shoe, man.
Wow, it's
They
resale.
just restocked that
It blows my
shoe
mind that people are
last
paying
week.
resale for that because I always knew it's only celebrities and influencers that are really going to be trying to rock
Oh
that
my
shoe, bro.
days,
So
bro! Nobody in their
I
right
feel
mind
sorry.
is rocking that shoe on road. Only
Exactly.
people is only people going to like events and going to like places where you're gonna get packed and photographed
Mm.
that are gonna wear that shoe. There's no
I feel sorry for
regular
any
man
regular
on road
person that bought
rocking
that
that
at
shoe.
resale thinking
Like,
I'm gonna shut it. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna shut social media down. Any event I go to, I'm gonna shut it down because, brother, it was just it got caught up in a moment, and it's one of them. Like we've all been there when we've
you
bought a
got
shoe on
caught up.
impulse and we look at it like, oh, I shouldn't have got that. Can you imagine that same feeling looking at those big red boots? Like, oh my, what was I doing there?
After 350, bro. After
What was
350,
I?
bro. Nah, you gotta charge that, bro. You gotta charge that
You
all the
can't
way
wear
up,
that.
bro. You
You
gotta
can't wear
charge
those
that to the game,
you
bro.
can't wear those to
Like, you
dress
got
down day at
took.
work. What are you
You got
doing,
took. Nah, bro, you got took, bro. You see, there was there, yeah. If you dared
bruv?
to go to any kind of work event with them kind of
Yeah,
shoes,
they
bro,
won't
just
understand.
know that day
Your
you're the talk of the
your
town,
work
bro.
colleagues will
You're the
not
talk of the
understand. There's
town
no amount
for a
of
very bad reason.
explanation you can give them about social media, sneakerheads, and clout. They will not understand what you're doing.
Nah, bro. Nah, come on, man. They're not gonna
Mm.
get that. They're not getting that. I fully
Thank
agree with
you,
that, bro. You've been
thank you, man.
absolutely amazing, Kaff. I have to tell you that, man. I really, really
Yeah, yeah.
appreciate your time, bro. Let's do some quick fires. Yeah, you ready? Right. I mean, before we go, right,
Cool,
I'm
cool,
gonna need
cool.
these from your chest. I don't like the dilly dally, bro. You get me?
All
Like,
right, cool.
I'm saying straight from the hip, man. Let's get this going, bro. I, and I know with the brand
Cool,
deals
cool,
and
cool.
everything, man, we're calling it straight down the line, yeah? Respectfully,
Oh,
right? Nobody take
it's the
offense,
internet,
bro.
bro.
Like,
Someone's gonna
this
be
is just
offended
quick
somewhere.
fires out here. Let's do it. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Nike or Adidas?
Nike,
New Balance or Adidas?
New Balance,
Can you wear Nike and Adidas together, yes or no?
no.
What is your favorite non-Nike or Adidas brand?
New Balance,
Respectfully, what is your Jordan number?
1.
YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok?
TikTok. Never thought I'd hear myself say that.
Sneakers, kicks, Creps, or trainers?
Sneakers.
I like that. Spotify or Apple Podcast?
Oh, Spotify.
Everyone says that. Your favorite collaboration? I think I know the answer to this one.
Off-White, 10.
Yeah, respect. Vans or Converse?
Ooh, Vans.
Laces or slip-ons?
Laces.
Default laces, or do you do patterns with your laces?
Default laces. Factory laces every day.
Talking about factory, do you customize your shoes or you straight factory settings?
Straight factories. Straight factory settings. Spare laces every now and then, but factory settings.
Yeah, I'll allow the spare laces. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Coming back to what we spoke about earlier, retro or innovation?
Ooh, innovation, you know.
I hear it. Flip flops or sliders?
Sliders every time, man.
I'm gonna ask.
Can't be clapping around when you're walking.
Let me ask you this question, yeah, because I was
Yeah.
watching. I saw a TikTok from the stock room, yeah, and it made me laugh, yeah. Slides or sliders?
Slides.
It's funny, right? It's nuts, right?
Yeah,
Because are they called slides or sliders? How come we all call them sliders when they're actually
sliders.
called
Yeah,
slides?
because when you said it, I had to think for a minute because I'm like, I'm sure I've said sliders in the past, but yeah, slides.
It's nuts, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to the Stock Crew podcast. Great
yeah. Shout out
podcast.
to them, man. Yeah,
Uh, Socks or barefoot?
socks,
Comfort or style?
comfort. Now I'm older. Yeah, comfort.
On stage or in the audience?
On stage,
Love that. Fresh and clean or beaten and battered?
fresh and clean.
Washing machine or hand wash your kicks?
Oh, hand wash.
Lows, mids or highs?
Highs.
And last question in this section is triple blacks or white on whites?
Or white on whites, man. I've never been a
We
triple black
like
fan.
it. Yeah, man. Let's leave that for the murderers. All right, cool.
The demons.
For real. A bad man out there doing their dirty work, bro. Let's leave it for them, man. All right. Before I let you go, Kaff, once again, thank you so much for your time, G. I want to know the term sneakerhead. I want to know from you what that term means, because for some people, kind of alluding to what we said earlier, it kind of refers to a group, a brotherhood, a sisterhood, a culture, a collective. It makes them feel part of a group. For some people, it kind of makes them feel excluded. It makes them feel outside of something, maybe gatekeepers and all of that sort of stuff and all those buzzwords. What does the term sneakerhead even mean to you?
Someone who has a passion for kicks, sneakers. I keep it as simple as that. Someone who has a passion for kicks, you don't need to own 50 pairs to be a sneakerhead. You don't need to have the latest or rarest kicks to be a sneakerhead. You don't need to know a sneakerhead to be a sneakerhead. You just have to
Love it.
have you just have to have a passion or a desire to learn more about kicks and sneakers. And 'cause I think that's the most inclusive way to look at it because anything else is gatekeeping.
Respectfully. And with all of that being said, Kaff,
Yes, sir.
are you a sneakerhead?
Yes. Yes, I am. Yes.
We claim it, man. We stand
Yeah,
on that,
man.
bro.
You have
Sneakerheads
to
out
claim
here,
it.
man.
Don't
It's
don't let
fine, bro.
don't let contrarians who think they're cooler than anything start saying, "Oh, sneaker, being a sneakerhead is played out," or I used to respect it," or "I don't want to be a sneakerhead anymore. I don't like labels." It's like, bruv, even to people that used to call people hype beast, if you're a hype beast, embrace it. It just means that's what you like. And if it's category, as long as it's not harming no one. If I was a hype beast and someone called me a hype beast, I'd make sure I'm the best one, bruv.
I'm the number one, bro.
Yeah, I'm the
I'm
best
number
then.
one.
Yeah, I'm the cool one. I'm the one everyone wants to know. I'm the hype beast everyone wants to be like. Be the best one then. Stand it.
100%. You get me? And I can say categorically, yeah, man. This is Kaff is your favorite sneakerhead, bro.
Oh,
Kaff
thank you,
is
man.
that guy, bro.
You're
Like
too kind, man.
110%, man. 110%, certified Kicks Chronicles sneakerhead, man. All day, every day, man. You already
Thank
know,
you,
man.
man.
And you know what? Big claps up to Kaff, man, for like the energy, the effort, and being an amazing guest on the
Oh,
podcast.
thank you.
Like people, like you really need to get involved with Kaff. I'm gonna give him the floor. Like, cause I don't even know. Millions of people are gonna watch this. They're gonna listen to this. Like millions and millions of people are gonna see and hear this, right, in their ear holes and eyes, right? Can you just let these people know how they can support what you're doing, how
Yeah,
they
man.
can get on board that Kaff train?
Yeah, man.
What?
Just follow me on Instagram at Kaff_official_Insta. I think TikTok is the same, but it's at Kaff_official_TikTok. Or yeah, I think that's the same one. Just reshare my stuff, engage with it, comment, like, repost, share, all of that because it all helps. And if you know someone who's trying to get a pair of kicks and they don't know where to go, send them my way. I've got links in my bio to my link tree where I try and put all the latest releases, GRs, rare restocks. It's all in one place to make things life easier for everyone. So if you ever want to do that, then
Fam,
yeah, man.
I didn't know you had that
Yeah,
in your
yeah.
bio, bro. Man, by the way, so for those that don't know, I didn't know, because I've already confessed, I'm not great at Instagram, right? But I didn't know Kaff from Instagram. I found out about Kaff via TikTok. So I was following them on TikTok, right? And I was like, I vibe with this guy's take. He's a cool guy. Like, and I just thought, you know what? Yeah, let me see what I've got. And then obviously you delve a bit deeper. You start seeing some videos from certain events or whatever, and you start seeing Kaff popping up or whatever. Kaff's in the game. Like, you go to his Instagram, you see, okay, guy's been busy. He was just on the other platform, and now I'm realizing, oh, okay, it's all connected, right? So the guy gets done. Like, great content. Like, always got a real cool view on things, like super level-headed, funny content as well. Like, what I like about Kaff, his ones that I like, his main ones, just so everyone knows that I'm a fan, right? He takes you to work like 3 or 4 times, bro. Like what he wears to work, bro. I'm saying, bro. Only heaters need apply, bro. This guy's taking straight hot fire to work every single time, and I like it, bro. I like that. I'm trying to be. I love those, bro. I love those, man. I need them in the rotation, bro. So yeah, man, people, make sure to go light him up, man. Just go follow him on TikTok, follow him on Instagram, follow him anywhere you can follow him. Anywhere you see his name, like Kaff_official, Insta, TikTok, wherever it is, just go and light him up and support, man. Cause yeah, man, he's been an amazing guest. I've really enjoyed this, Kaff, bro. I can't tell you enough, man. And the advice given, man, I take it to heart. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, man. People,
is key, man.
Yeah. Nah, bro. I'm telling you, man. This year, like, because I started Kicks Chronicles before during lockdown, and then we got pregnant and we were moving, and then we buying a house. It's
a tough balance.
Like, it's hard to find
becoming a parent. It throws everything upside down, and finding time to do stuff like this. 4 years ago, I would have been like, yeah, bro, man can do it at 6 o'clock. Fine, for 4 or 5 hours, whatever you want. Now it's like, if my boy is not, it's like,
this is it, bro. Like, full disclosure before this, I text Kaff, on Instagram. I DM'd him. I was like, bro, I need a half an hour. My missus has gone out. I need to put baby to sleep. You get me? He was like, I'm literally putting my son to sleep now. You get me? So there was like, it's like, when I see stuff like that, I'm like, oh, yeah, bro, man. That's me, bro. That's 100%, man, because we get it, man. We're literally sacrificing to be able to do things like this, man. But because it's the passion, because it's what we love, man, it's not even a chore. It's nothing. Like, I don't know if you realize, you've given me about 2 hours and 10 minutes, bro. Like, it's gone like that, bro. Like, I really appreciate it, man. And people, like, as I said, make sure to go light him up. Don't let him rest. You get me? Let the notifications just be, like, just go and light him up, man. And support him with what he's doing, man. Cause it's great stuff, man. And while you're out here supporting Kaff, you might as well support us as well. Why not, man? Likes, comments, subscribes, do all of those great stuff, man. Whatever app you're watching it, whatever platform you're using, like, go and do all of that, those great things that you know to do. You've heard it a million times before. I'm not going to bore you with it. Just go and do the good things. We need the good things. Yeah, we need the good things. Do the good things, please. Do the good things. All right. And with all of that being said, I've been your boy, PROZECH, man. This has been the illustrious Kaff has been in the building. An amazing guest. That another episode of Kicks Chronicles in the can. People, until I see you, man, down the roads, look after yourselves and stay blessed. Thank you for listening to this episode of Kicks Chronicles. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, rate, review, and all that good stuff. And remember, full video version is available on YouTube, audio versions available on Spotify,